Hey guys, what's going on? Little update video for you guys. Some of you may have seen this on Facebook. Last Tuesday I put a post and I actually took it down. I was getting so overwhelmed with messages that it was easier just to make a video. So, but I put on that post, I left Dobyns Rods. I think, like I said, it was last Tuesday. And nothing against the rods. They make an awesome rod. It was just a customer service type issue. You know, it was a staff issue. But I ordered a couple batches of rods. On the second batch, there was a couple rods that I wasn't happy with. They didn't want to swap them out. Pretty much I was told to deal with it because I was staff, and that's just not how I roll, you know. So I told them what I thought of their customer service, wasn't too happy with it, and I told them to remove me from staff. And that's pretty much how it went down. And the rods I definitely could have fished with, nothing wrong with them. I actually, as soon as I got off the phone, I ended up selling those rods that fast. But I could have fished with them. But you know, one of the guides was bent down pretty good, and the handle had some gouging in it, which wasn't a big deal. But it had more to do with how he talked to me on the phone, and it wasn't Gary. You know, it was not Gary Dobyns. I'm not sure who it was. I'm not going to mention any names, but it was not Gary. And like I said, it was more how he talked to me on the phone. You know, I knew from the jump, right when it started, how he started the conversation that, you know, I was done with this company. So, again, nothing against the rods. A lot of you guys are sending me messages saying, you know, since I'm no longer using Dobyns, you're selling all your rods. A few guys just ordered Dobyns, they're ready to return them. You know, that's not what I want. It's a great rod. I still have my rods, I'm still using them. I'm not going to sell them right now. I want to get to fishing. You know, if I'm going to sell them, I'll sell them down the road and switch to a different company. I'm just not going to give them any extra exposure. The wrap that I had on the back of my truck, the center part, I already ripped that off, and I'll no longer tag them in anything or stuff like that. I'm still going to use the rods. I may never mention the name anymore, but I'm still going to use them. So mainly I wanted to say, do not sell your guys' rods. If you guys bought Dobyns rods, you bought one heck of a rod. This was just a customer service issue, and I would hope that they would deal with you guys, you know, better than they did me as a staff guy, which I'm sure would be totally different. You know, when you're on staff with a company, you're either going to get, you know, free product, you're going to get free product and get paid, or you're going to get a discount. And Dobyns was just a discount type deal, so I was paying for those rods. That was one reason I was more adamant about getting two new rods. But even if I would have got them for free, I still would have told them that I wasn't happy with those rods. You know, either way, I still would have bitched about it. But the fact that I did pay for them, I wanted new rods. You know, if I put money out, you know, whether it was a discount or not, you know, if I'm going to put money towards something, I want to be happy with it. And just plain and simple, I wasn't happy with them. They didn't want to exchange them, so I left. It's that simple. So that's that, you know. I'm no longer with Dobyns, but that does not mean go sell your rods. You guys got some great rods. Like I said, I'm keeping my rods for a while. I just wanted to clear that up. So only a customer service issue, was not anything to do with the quality of the rods. Second, a bunch of you guys are hounding me about fishing videos. Okay, guys, I'll get to the fishing videos, but this really is not a, I mean, it's a fishing channel, obviously, but it was never a fishing video type channel. You know, my fishing videos that I put out in the past, unless it was a slam, my slams got a lot of views. But my fishing videos, they never really got the views, so I never really put a whole lot of time into it. But as far as putting fishing videos out this year, I do plan on it, but I've only been out twice, guys. Once with Trey, and I've been out once on my boat. And the time that I went out in my boat, which was last week, I caught a few. I caught one decent one. And I may have put a picture at the end of this video. If you guys are on Facebook and Instagram, you've seen it on there. It was a decent fish, fat belly, maybe 2-3 pounds, you know, nothing huge, but still it's a good fish. It was the earliest that I ever caught a fish at the lake that I normally fish. Last season, I think it was like April 27th. So this was the earliest I ever caught a bass there, and they had just started moving up. I mean, there's no way I could even do a slam at that lake. You know, it's just not ready yet. The grass isn't up yet. And normally that's the key there, that once the grass starts to break the surface, you can normally start getting bit. So I was just lucky to pick off a few last week, but it's definitely not ready for a slam. So I probably won't do slams till next month. We got rain, it's raining right now, which you guys obviously can't see, but so that's that. You know, I will get to fishing videos, but I mean, it's a lot easier for me to do, you know, tips and trick type videos. You know, I got 2 kids, you know, I got a wife, full-time job. Kids are in sports now. I don't have a whole lot of time. You know, a lot of times that I make like the tips and trick type videos, you know, I make those at 10, 11 o'clock at night, midnight, everyone's sleeping. I go down there and do videos. It's when I can find the time. You know, so when I get on the lake to fish, I just want to fish, man. I don't want to screw with the camera and the memory cards and the batteries and all that. You know, I don't want to screw with all that. So usually I just go out and fish. But I know a lot of you guys are looking for fishing type videos. I plan on doing a video on how to fish a tube. I may do some shallow cranking type videos. But I do have quite a few fishing videos on my channel. So if you guys want to see some, you know, check the playlist out. I got a bunch of slams on there, a bunch of fishing videos. Check those out. But the reason I just never really followed through with many fishing videos is because, you know, they just never got the views. I mean, I know I don't catch huge fish. Maybe that has something to do with it. But I mean, I don't have the time to travel to better lakes. I just make do with what I got. So, but that's that. Today's Wednesday. You guys will be seeing this video tomorrow, hopefully on Thursday. But I can't even take the boat out right now because the first time I had it out, when I was putting the trailer back in the water to get the boat, I noticed one of my bunks was flopping all around, and the more I looked at it, I got a rotted bunk. So I ordered some wrapping for them. I gotta get new wood. I ordered the wrapping. The wrapping won't even be here till, I think, tomorrow. So then Friday is my last day off. Hopefully I get to the lake Friday and get the boat off there, swap out the bunks, and maybe do a little fishing while I'm there. But then I'm back to work for another 4 or 5 days. So, you know, my schedule's tough to work around, it's tough to fish around, you know. It is what it is. So that's kind of a little update, kind of what's going on with me. I picked up the CT Type R. If you guys want to see a video, like a comparison video with those and the new Tatula, or the older Tatula, you know, versus the new Tatula, like size comparison, I can do something like that for you guys. I picked up a bunch of swerves. I'll give you guys a little sneak peek of those. Check this out. Pretty sweet, huh? Trey Harples Swerve 1.5. It's pretty similar to the S-Crank Megabass. That paint job is just sick. Picked up a bunch of these. I may do a video on those. Like I said, just easier for me to do tackle type videos. I mean, this is a tackle channel. Obviously, there should be fishing on a tackle channel, and that's what I do, the slams. So, like I said, slam will not be this month. I mean, I have no chance, I'm sure, of completing a slam on that lake the way it's fishing right now. But those fish, like I said, they just moved up. Water temps are like 53 to 58. I caught them in the 58 range, you know, where that warmer water was, cranking rock. But you know, they were light in color. I mean, those fish had just started pulling up. So I don't think there's anything else I can update you guys on. Oh, that's something else. The reason I didn't fish really beginning of the year, early in the year, besides that it was this cold, muddy water, I really had no chance of really getting bit. Power pole. I got a power pole installed now. A lot of you guys are asking for an install video for that. I didn't record while we installed it, but I can give you guys a few tips on the install. Bass Boat Tour, an update one. You guys are asking for that. And that's the thing, you guys ask for so many of those type videos, it makes me think that's really what you want to see. But I mean, a lot of guys recently have been asking for a fishing video, so I'll try and do a bunch of different stuff this season. We'll just see how it goes, see what I got time for. But you know, keep a lookout for the power pole. I guess we'll just call it like installation tips type video. I'll do an updated Bass Boat Tour, and maybe I'll do a rod and reel arsenal. I just won't mention what rods that I have, you know. But that's that, guys. Just a little update video, what's going on with me. This video's pushing 10 minutes. I'm sure it's pretty long and boring. But that's the update. So hopefully Friday, I get the boat in the water, get the new bunks on, and hopefully do a little fishing. If not, I won't get to fish again until like next Thursday. So, you know, a lot of you younger guys, you know, just don't understand. Well, I'm sure you do. You want to see videos, you want to see fishing videos and all that. But I mean, with having a wife and kids, full-time job, and I'm not trying to do this full-time. You know, I'm not like Fluke Master and Flair and all those guys that are trying to do this full-time. They can pump out a lot more videos than I can. You know, I just don't have the time that they have because that's really not my goal. My goal is not to do this full-time. But it started out as a fun thing, and I didn't expect my channel to grow the way it did. And that's probably the reason it's not growing as fast as others, because maybe I don't have enough fishing videos on my channel. Maybe that's what attracts the views or whatever. I really don't know. But I think I'm just kind of mumbling on now, you know, getting off subject and all that. But I'm going to end this video. That's what's going on with me. If you guys enjoyed the video, feel free to give me a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. And we'll start pumping out some videos here soon. Thanks for hanging in there with me, guys. I just broke 24,000 subs. Really pumped about that. My goal was to hit 30,000 before the end of the year. So let's make it happen. Thanks for watching, guys. And we'll talk to you soon.